Malcolm never wanted to be out of the Nation of Islam. Y'all need to know that. Y'all who use Malcolm as an excuse to stay away from this nation, Malcolm never wanted to be out of the Nation of Islam. I will prove that. Suspension is indefinite. Malcolm X calls a press conference. And this is what he says. So the liars should listen. He says, in that press conference, he did announce he's setting up Muhammad Mosque Incorporated. Mm-hmm. But why, Malcolm? What's in your heart? What is the mental and spiritual context of you leaving the nation? Well, he tells us very clearly. Said, there has been talk of a split between me and the Honorable Elijah Muhammad. After 90 days of complete silence, I would like to make my position crystal clear. I am and always will be a Muslim. Internal differences within the Nation of Islam forced me out of it. I did not leave of my own free will. I did not. I know about the messenger's wives. I've been knowing about that, bro, since December 1962. I did not leave of my own free will. But now that it has happened, I intend to make the most of it. March 9th, 1964, he's on a television program the next day. Mm-hmm. He's on a television program, The World at 10. New York channel. He says that he will urge Negroes to follow the Honorable Elijah Muhammad. He says that his December 1963 suspension was not for the remark itself, but was for disobedience to the Honorable Elijah Muhammad. Since the Honorable Elijah Muhammad told him not to comment on the assassination. March 11th, Malcolm sends the Honorable Elijah Muhammad a telegram, which we have here. Malcolm, his mindset, you got to understand it. You who use Malcolm to stay away from the nation, Malcolm never wanted. If y'all love Malcolm, love what Malcolm loved. He wanted to be here. You should be here. Look. He sends the messenger this telegram and then holds a press conference at the Park Sheraton Hotel March 12th, and he passes the telegram to the press. The telegram says to Mr. Elijah Muhammad, the national officials there at Chicago headquarters know that I never left the Nation of Islam of my own free will. Mm-hmm. It was they who conspired to pressure me out of the nation. I mean, that's his perspective. Chicago would have a different perspective, but his perspective is important for y'all who champion his perspective. I never left on my own free will. He says, and you should say it too, you Malcolm lovers. I will always be a Muslim, teaching what you have taught me, Mr. Muhammad, and giving you full credit for what I know and what I am. They got mad at me and us because we make it clear. We made Malcolm X. And many Malcolm X. We made Muhammad Ali. We made Khalid Muhammad. We made Wesley Muhammad. We made God through the nation, the Honorable Brother Minister Farrakhan. They got mad at that, Brother Shaheed. Well, get mad at Malcolm. And giving you full credit for what I know and what I am. You are still my leader and teacher. Look, bruh, he didn't announce he's gone for the nation. That domestic life thing that's old news now. You are still my leader and teacher, even though those around you won't let me be one of your active followers or helpers. The present course I am taking is the only way I can circumvent their obstacles and still expedite your program. I want to expedite your program. Those who, from Malcolm's perspective, and in that he's not terribly off. Those who were envious of me, and they were. Those with whom I was in constant conflict with, it was never him and the Honorable Elijah Muhammad, never. His conflict, and it was real, was with other ministers and laborers and family of the messenger who was jealous of Malcolm. And you know what the messenger did? The messenger chastised them. The messenger said to them, you're just jealous of him. Leave him alone.